Canadian warlord Stephen Harper. There's clearly some pretentious information being disseminated in U.S. middle schools. CBC is reporting in outraged terms that 1/3 of American 8th graders think Canada is a dictatorship. The days of politically frustrated Americans declaring, quote, "That's it, I'm moving to Canada," could soon be coming to an end, at least amongst teenagers who value freedom and equality. According to U.S. Government National Center for Education Statistics, NCES, 33% of American 8th graders currently believe that Canada is a dictatorship. This finding was one of many by NCES and its 2014 National Assessment of Educational Progress report. It was here that the reporters learned of how many young Americans may actually think Canada has more in common with North Korea, politically, than with our neighbors to the south. Quote, "What do current governments of Canada, France, Australia have in common?" reads the multiple choice question. Of the 4 potential answers, quote, "They have leaders with absolute power," was selected by 23% of respondents. Another 10% of students said that, quote, "They are controlled by military," while 12% chose, quote, "They discourage participation by citizens in public affairs." Who's to blame for this mess? Every single Canadian knows the answer. It is our elected bandit Prime Minister Stephen Harper. This horrible man has caused irreversible permanent damage to the Canadian good name. As other politicians join in the bandwagon to, quote, "correct the damage he has done," it might be not enough. Canada is viewed as a warlord-style country, and reports like these are quickly crawling their way out of the woodwork at an alarming rate. I saw many YouTube comments about him, and I was just shocked to see the commenters say vicious things about Stephen Harper and dropping the F-bomb every other word in their comments. What has this man done that was so wrong? Can someone please explain? Besides electoral fraud, bribing the media, removing funding from unfriendly media, banning scientists from doing any science that contradicts him, there's the privatization of prisons and the unconstitutional omnibus crime bill that would make a Texas Republican blush. He's a corrupt fascist who's tried very hard to turn Canada into a police state. He succeeded as much as he has because he presents a bland face, and nobody was paying attention. There are many reasons why Stephen Harper is a complete imbecile. He avoids question period in Parliament. He has been somewhat sneaky in his dealings with Parliament and the public. He has been having deficits while previous governments have had surpluses. He has spent big bucks on things that he should not have. And to top it off, he's got us into the war in Afghanistan. In short, Stephen Harper is a warlord that doesn't care about you, and he has been not watching the till the way he should. His political con artist stance has left everyone in Canada hating him. Now it's starting to be, quote, internationally known as a dictator. Supporting the Zionist killings in Israel against the Palestinians is just unexcusable. He has single-handedly destroyed the medical marijuana community and has kept this medicine against the goodwill of the people. This man is one of the most hated men in the world. In summary, as a Canadian, I completely denounce everything that you stand for and try to apologize to the international community that this just isn't who we are. The so-called, quote, Harper government is testimony of the backhanded dictatorship he has forced down everyone's throat. It's time to end this tragedy, try him as a war criminal once and for all. Frontview.org article source is partially from disinfo.com. If you have any ideas of articles that you would like to see reblogged, please leave your suggestions in the comments below. And of course, if you like this video and want to see more, please subscribe.